Hey you. Yeah, you. Are you sick of running the same old trusty Demogorgon build that looks a little something like this? If so, you've come to the right place, friend, because today I'll be showing you a build that, if I'm honest, brings back just a tiny little bit more joy back into Dead by Daylight. But that's just me. Today I'll be showcasing a build that I've personally dubbed the Sneaky Puppy build, but you can call it literally whatever you want. I'm not your dad. This build is centered around the idea of quite literally scaring the absolute out of survivors. Sorry guys, but there's a new stealth killer in town and people actually like playing against him. Now, before you ask why I'm doing this build on demo rather than just playing as a stealth killer, I'll give you my answer. Yup. No, but seriously, I'll get into the specifics of why I've chosen demo for this build later on in the video. You may be thinking, but Sorty, why would I run any build outside of the current gen kick meta as killer? And to that I say, well Thomas, maybe if you didn't main Legion with 4 slowdown perks, you'd realize that it's actually possible to have fun in the game without it being at the expense of other people. Anyways, I just wanted to shed light on a fun way to play the Demogorgon outside of the more common Lawnmower and Totem Defender builds, which I'm sure everyone's heard of by now. Hey, but if not, let me know in the comments below, and maybe I'll do a video on both of those builds. Alright, so now we're at the meat of the video, if you will, the build. So the first perk as part of this build is Dark Devotion. What this perk does is transfers your terror radius to the obsession once they're injured, and this terror radius is 32 meters in diameter. During this time, you'll gain the undetectable status effect. The next perk is Tinkerer. Yeah, the old meta build perk thing. Yeah, we don't want to talk about those days. Anyways, this perk grants the undetectable status effect for 16 seconds once a generator reaches 70% progress. However, it only triggers once per generator, so be sure to make the most of this perk. Thirdly, we have Trail of Torment. This perk makes it so you gain the undetectable status effect after kicking, yes, kicking, a generator. This effect lasts until the generator stops regressing or a survivor, whether they're the obsession or not, is injured or put into the dying state, as in on the floor being slugged, and has a cooldown of 60 seconds. As for the fourth perk, you can basically pick whichever perk you want. I'm just a barbecue and chili addict, so yeah. However, if you want to go all out in stealth, you could alternatively use something like Monitor and Abuse or Insidious. Yes, Insidious. Sorry Bobber mains, but this perk isn't just yours anymore. And now for the add-ons. So the first add-on is Red Moss. This is an iridescent add-on, so I hope you have it. Otherwise, this build's gonna kind of suck without it. But anyways, the Red Moss allows the Demogorgon to emerge from portals silently and increases the duration of the undetectable status effect gained from this action, adding on an additional 8 seconds from the base duration of 3 seconds. Now, if any of you actually pass grade 2 maths, you know that this means you'll be undetectable for 11 seconds just by emerging from your portals. However, keep in mind that this add-on increases the time required to emerge from portals by 15%. This can be countered, however, by using add-ons which can enable you to travel between portals much faster than normal, such as the Deerlong or the Rotten Green Tripe. I think I pronounced that right. Yeah, well, here it is anyways. Just take a note that if you use the Deerlong, you have 2 less portals to use. Right, so it's at about that part of the video where usually the person telling you about the build showcases it with 1 or 2 games, but I'm not going to do that. Because when it comes to these sorts of builds, especially in Dead by Daylight, I'd much rather allow you, as a viewer, get to experience things for yourself, rather than keeping you here for about 20 minutes or so, and probably ending up wasting your time. But if that's something you'd prefer to see, I take build requests over on my Twitch chat, or you could just gaslight me in the comments below until I cave in. Hey, so just a quick bonus here. While I was editing the video, I just remembered that Blight actually exists in the game. So if you don't have demo, first of all, why are you even watching this video? No, but for real, if you don't have demo, you can run literally the exact same build on Blight, but use the Vigo's Journal add-on, which basically makes you undetectable while rushing. If you found this video useful in any way, like the video and comment which killer you'd like me to make a video on next.